He's better. So here's the shortstop, Mike, Pat Wind, and then Joe Cousineau. So 3, 4, 5 for the Diggers.
Let's go, keep going. Here's ready. Yeah, Mike.
And there's a line drive base hit, leadoff man on.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
So every time a guy gets a hit, the pressure intensifies. Here is Pat Wind.
Go Reds, go Reds.
Bottom of the ninth, George. And there's a rocket hit to left, and it gets over to the top. And the Gravediggers are going to win the national championship. Pat Wind airmails a bomb over the left fielder. And the Gravediggers have won the 2025 SSA Playing for Peace National Championship. Nobody was driving the ball in this game, and that ball exploded. Holy cow, what a finish to the ball game. Gravediggers 1-0, and no Carlos, the umpires don't get overtime. Holy cow, what a finish. Both teams left it on the field. And Pat Wind unloaded. Technically, it's a 1-0 final because there's no fence. And the minute Mike touched home plate, the game was over. But you can see, when you're a part of a game like that, both teams have a lot of respect. So we're going to do the trophies. We'll find out who the MVP. Gravediggers. Gravediggers. Can we get you guys at home plate? Oh, no, wait a minute. We're going to take them first, and then we'll get to you guys. So Joe Cousineau, that's a happy group. 1-0. They lost 5-3 in the first game. Went 9 innings. Some spectacular defense. And Pat Wind launches the ball to win the Playing for Peace, and they're saying bring out the goal.
Runner-up. This is runner-up.
Yeah, okay. That's the MVP.
Okay. Do we know who's the MVP already?
I don't know. Rex, can we get you guys at home? And we're going to take some pictures. Francisco's running around. Francisco's not here, guys, but on behalf of the SSA, we just want to say we enjoyed having you guys. You guys are a class act. And that was one of the greatest softball games I've watched in a long time. I know it's not a lot of consolation, but congratulations.
Hey, let's do it again, fellas.
So, we're going to take the picks. So, my guy Dave Winslow taking the picks. I want to talk to you after we're done with this, okay? Actually, where's Tony Ward at?
Tony's right there. Right there.
Okay, I wanted Tony to come out here. So Francisco taking some pictures. And Rick's from Iowa represented themselves really well. And gonna get over here. Are going to end up getting their national. Make sure they got the hats on. So they get the national championship hats. So these guys, nobody gives better swag than the SSA. That's a fact, Jack. And so I think somebody dropped a hat and gave it to a teammate. So they're going to get set up. And here's the guy that they named the MVP after, Tony Ward. So, Tony, what do you think about Francisco naming the MVP after you?
I think it's an honor that he thought of me that way. I appreciate it. I guess someone noticed that I do a little bit in the neighborhood, so I appreciate it, him and the association, giving him the award. Thank you.
Okay, there's Tony Ward, and we'll find out who the MVP is. Hold on, let him put the trophy down. So, and we'll get some words with Joe Cousineau, the manager, and we'll get some. Oh, I didn't hear what they said. Oh, I think he's talking about the free bid and giving them a little background on Tony Ward. You can see those are gorgeous hats. See if I can zoom in a little bit. So it's got the SSA. It says playing for Peace National Champions. So Tony Ward, and they'll take more pictures. And that's a happy group, and they had to work for it. Ricks gave them all they could handle. And Pat Wynn launches the game winner in the bottom of the ninth. Mike, the shortstop, there right on the corner with the beard. On the right side of your view, led off with a single. And Pat Wynn just absolutely hammered the ball. So Pat Wynn is the MVP.
MVP.
No, take a picture.
Tony, take a picture. Tony.
MVP Pat, what up?
So Tony is going to take a picture, and we'll get a few words from Pat. Absolutely smoked that ball, and the ball wasn't going anywhere these two games. So Pat, the ball wasn't going anywhere, but you didn't miss a stitch on that one.
I didn't miss a single stitch, but I mean, we played great as a team. That was the greatest softball game, I mean, I've been a part of, at least. It was awesome.
Well, your defense and their defense was just ridiculous the entire ball game, and I tell you, it was a thrilling game. I'm sure the people loved to watch it, so we'll have it on Facebook. Go back and watch it again.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, definitely.
There you go. Pat Wynn, MVP.
Thank you.
And we'll try to grab Joe Cousineau if we can as well. So we'll talk a little bit with Joe, who runs the team. And he came out of the break, and he had like tissues in his nose, and we thought maybe somebody on the team whacked him, but that wasn't the case. So we're just waiting.
That's the only problem with me. I'm going to the UFC.
So
in Chicago.
Get the UFC.
I would miss Saturday, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, no,
So
I'm
here
sure
we go.
we'll accept it. Yeah, I'll take it.
So we'll see what happens.
And I'll see who can fill in and whatnot.
This is the captain of the team.
So Joe, what do you think, man? You did it the hard way.
It felt great. It felt great to win one. You know, we've been working hard, playing for 3-4 years now, give or take, as the same group. You know, this is all we've ever wanted right now. You know, playing together, winning. You know, coming out, competing. Great game. Respect to Ricks. You know, they played phenomenal. You know, it was a great time though. I loved it. Really did.
Well, I got to tell you, the defense, both teams, was ridiculous.
No kidding.
And the pressure kept building, but man, you guys kept making plays. And tell me a little bit about Pat Wynn. He's kind of quiet. He didn't want to say a lot in the interview.
You know, he grew up in Downers Grove, but you know, at short center he made some hella plays. You know, over the shoulder, he made a lot of those today. And his bat, you know, we picked him up just this year as like a free agency. He just got done playing baseball at Rockhurst, so he's Rockhurst catcher. And you know, he got done playing baseball, and we scooped him up after he's done playing baseball. And he's been a great fit, great part of the team for us.
Well, he certainly bombed that ball at a big point in time, but your whole team was good all weekend, and you know, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Joe Cousineau, and we'll talk a little bit with Francisco, and then we'll wind it. Francisco, come on over here, okay? Another one in the books. How was that for a championship game?
This was an amazing game. Obviously, it was an instant classic, and just FYI, I picked Gravediggers to win it. So everyone that knows me, I sent a text to. I've seen them play before, and they were just hitting the ball all weekend hard. And obviously, it felt a little bit short in the championship game. But as you saw, that last guy, he pounded that ball. That ball was just mashed. So good group of kids. They're out of Westchester. They started playing in their house league. They called me up like 2 years ago. They're like, hey, listen, I heard you have this tournament, B Nationals. Can we come out here? And they got their heads kicked in the first tournament. Last year, they came out again, and they won, I think, 2 games. They were at 2-3, and they're excited about coming back this year. And they're like, you know, they were one of the first teams that called me in January of this year. Them and Rips, like, hey, we want to play in B National this year. We want to give it a shot. And good for them, and it's good for the softball world.
Yeah, you know, you were busy getting the hats and the trophies. So I said a few words to the Rick's team, but I got to say, I thought they conducted themselves well, and they, can't hang their heads. But I thought they were a class act all weekend.
Nate Plum, who contacted me, he said, "Hey, Francisco, I got a team. Don't worry. I'm not trying to load up. This is just a group of kids that I coach." And true to his word, they came out here. They played well. I think the weather may have helped them in this tournament. On Friday night, they were getting beat soundly by oboes, and we had to stop the game because of the lightning. And the next day they came out, and then they just put it on oboes. And I talked to Jerry Brown, and he was like, "It's night and day how they played on Friday night." And who knows what could have happened if they would have gone to the losers bracket. But they still wound up coming through the losers bracket, and they beat some pretty good teams. They got beat by Pipe Fitters, and then they came back and they beat Pipe Fitters, who was another good team. And so, class act, both teams, and this is what this tournament's all about.
There you go, Francisco Coach Arenas, and he's sporting a national championship hat. Why not? It's his tournament.
I keep a hat right here.
He keeps a hat every year, and I tell you, it was a great weekend. We had to battle some rescheduling with the weather. The teams were all excited, and they didn't have a problem knowing we were in a rain situation. And kudos to everybody who was out here. We saw a lot of guys that are going to make noise in the coming years playing at the major level. And I tell you, my impression of the weekend is that the defense at the B level has so improved from when we first started this tournament, when Francisco launched it. And I think that's a testament to the fact that Francisco runs the Cinco de Mayo, and he does a lot of stuff and what Manny Sanchez does out at Harrison Park, and giving these younger kids more of an opportunity to come out and play. And that's what we're all about here at the SSA, is trying to grow the game. So follow our page, go back and watch the game. It was a fun ball game, a lot of great defense. 1-0. Gravediggers win it all over Rick's from Iowa. We hope you enjoyed this championship game. Follow our page, and we'll talk to you soon.